Our movement is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment with a new government controlled by you, the American people. The Washington establishment and the financial and media corporations that fund it exist for only one reason: to protect and enrich itself. The establishment has trillions of dollars at stake in this election. For those who control the levers of power in Washington and for the global special interest, they partner with these people that don't have your good in mind. Our campaign represents a true existential threat like they haven't seen before. This is not simply another four-year election. This is a crossroads in the history of our civilization that will determine whether or not we, the people, reclaim control over our government. The political establishment that is trying to stop us is the same group responsible for our disastrous trade deals, massive illegal immigration, and economic and foreign policies that have bled our country dry. The political establishment has brought about the destruction of our factories and our jobs as they flee to Mexico, China, and other countries all around the world. It's a global power structure that is responsible for the economic decisions that have robbed our working class, stripped our country of its wealth, and put that money into the pockets of a handful of large corporations and political entities. This is a struggle for the survival of our nation, and this will be our last chance to save it. This election will determine whether we're a free nation or whether we have only the illusion of democracy, but are in fact controlled by a small handful of global special interests rigging the system, and our system is rigged. This is reality. You know it, they know it, I know it, and pretty much the whole world knows it. The Clinton machine is at the center of this power structure. We've seen this firsthand in the WikiLeaks documents, in which Hillary Clinton meets in secret with international banks to plot the destruction of U.S. sovereignty in order to enrich these global financial powers, her special interest friends, and her donors. Honestly, she should be locked up. The most powerful weapon deployed by the Clintons is the corporate media, the press. Let's be clear on one thing. The corporate media in our country is no longer involved in journalism. They're a political special interest, no different than any lobbyist or other financial entity with a total political agenda, and the agenda is not for you, it's for themselves. Anyone who challenges their control is deemed a sexist, a racist, a xenophobe. They will lie, and then again, they will do worse than that. They will do whatever's necessary. The Clintons are criminals, remember that. This is well documented, and the establishment that protects them has engaged in a massive cover-up of widespread criminal activity at the State Department and the Clinton Foundation in order to keep the Clintons in power. They knew they would throw every lie they could at me and my family and my loved ones. They knew they would stop at nothing to try to stop me. Nevertheless, I take all of these slings and arrows gladly for you. I take them for our movement so that we can have our country back. I knew this day would arrive. It's only a question of when. And I knew the American people would rise above it and vote for the future they deserve. The only thing that can stop this corrupt machine is you. The only force strong enough to save our country is us. The only people brave enough to vote out this corrupt establishment is you, the American people. Our great civilization has come upon a moment of reckoning. I didn't need to do this, folks, believe me. I built a great company, and I had a wonderful life. I could have enjoyed the fruits and benefit of years of successful business deals and businesses for myself and my family, instead of going through this absolute horror show of lies, deceptions, malicious attacks. Who would have thought? I'm doing it because this country has given me so much, and I feel so strongly that it's my turn to give back to the country that I love. I'm doing this for the people and for the movement, and we will take back this country for you, and we will make America great again. Dishonest. In 14 days, we're going to win the state of Florida. We're going to win back the White House. The lines at the voting booths are record. And I noticed that a lot of the people online, you see the pictures. They're wearing the red hat, the white hat, this hat. They're wearing buttons all over the place. I think those are people that are inclined to vote for us. Do you agree? 75% of the American people think our country is on the wrong track. Every poll says it. We are going to fix it, and we are going to get our country back on the right track very, very quickly. Together, we're going to deliver real change that once again puts America first. That begins with immediately repealing and replacing the disaster known as Obamacare. Repealing Obamacare and stopping Hillary's health care takeover is one of the single most important reasons that we must win on November 8th. Change has to come from outside our corrupt system. The fact that the Washington establishment has tried so hard to stop our campaign, which is actually a movement. This is a movement, folks. And this is the last time we're going to have a chance. 4 years, it's over. It's over. In 4 years, you don't have a chance. All these characters, they want to run in 4 years. They can forget it. They're wasting their time. You don't have even a little bit of a chance. This is it. And we're really close. We're going to win Florida. $1,500 and an iPhone. Go in the rally and beat people up. They found out our people are not so easy to beat up, that's for sure. But do you remember? Remember they went in, and there was a policeman with blood pouring down his face. There was another one with a badly gashed face. This was all thugs put in there. And then I'm listening to her talk about peace at our rallies. We want peace. This is one of the great phonies of all time, and she shouldn't be allowed to run for president with what she's done, I'll tell you right now. The fact that the Washington establishment has tried so hard to stop this movement is only more proof that our campaign represents the kind of change that only arrives once in a lifetime. This is once in a lifetime. I'm telling you, I opened the door, I looked out the window, I said, wow, it's so different from what they report. These people up here, They are the worst. And you know what it's called? By the way, you know what it's called, don't you? It's called voter suppression. Just keep it going, folks. We're fighting a crooked establishment, and just about the biggest part of the crooked establishment are these people right back there with the phony cameras. That some of the voting is rigged. Okay, everybody knows. Check out Philadelphia, Chicago, St. Louis. And he said, this is a threat to our system. This is terrible. This is a threat. Okay, I figured, gee whiz, wow, that's pretty bad. Except last night on television, I'm watching Obama from 8 years ago. And he's basically saying that the whole thing is fixed. Before he won his first race, he was talking about voting. And he said, remember, I come from Chicago, they do. Give me a break. This guy's such a phony guy. What a phony. The system, the whole system is rigged. The whole system is rigged. Go, keep your plan, keep your doctor. He lied. Jonathan Gruber said the American people are essentially stupid for approving and allowing Obamacare to happen. And you know what? We've got to show them on November 8th that we're not stupid. We're not stupid. Crooked Hillary Clinton bleached and deleted 33,000 emails, lied to Congress under oath, made 13 iPhones disappear, some with a hammer, then told the FBI she couldn't remember 39 times. Bad memory. They were sent by Russia. You know, they're always using Russia. Like I have nothing to do with Russia. They were sent by Russia and Donald Trump, you know. Can you imagine if I got the answers or the questions to a debate? It would be the electric chair, right? No. It would be the biggest story in the world. The criminal conduct of Hillary Clinton threatens the foundations of democracy. I mean that. I proposed a contract with the American voter that will give the government back to the people. I'll tell you, I love our country. I had to do it. I see where our country is going, and it's not good. I want everyone in Washington to hear and to heed the words I'm about to say. If we win on November 8th, we are going to Washington, D.C., and we, together, are going to drain the swamp. A constitutional amendment to impose term limits on all members of Congress. A lifetime ban on government officials lobbying for a foreign government. Do you believe this? A total ban on foreign lobbyists raising money for American elections. Thank you very much. We don't need your money. The Trans-Pacific Partnership, another beauty. The deal Hillary Clinton called the gold standard, and then during the debate she lied. She said, I never said that. Unfortunately, at the next debate, they announced she did say it. And she also said she never was Secretary of State when they talked about the red line in the Senate. I wasn't Secretary of State then, right? Remember? I wasn't. She lied, she was. What a group of people we have. What a group of dishonest scum we have, I'm telling you. You vote for her, you're crazy, okay? I'll tell you. She is the worst. My plan also includes major investments in space exploration. Things come out of it, including great jobs. And it'll change very quickly under a Trump administration. As a cornerstone of my policy, we will substantially expand public-private partnerships to maximize the amount of investment and funding that is available for space exploration and development. Under a Trump administration, Florida and America will lead the way into the stars and appoint justices to the Supreme Court of the United States who will uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States. Republicans have to finally get smart and come together. This is our last chance. This is bigger than me or any of us. It's about our country. I invite all Americans, Republicans, Democrats, Independents, first-time voters, to join this incredible movement, a movement the likes of which has never been witnessed in this country before. Never, never. Never been anything like this. Let's not blow it, folks. November 8th. Get out sooner if you can. It's a movement powered by our love for America and our love for our fellow citizens. We're in a divided country. We're going to bring everybody together. I'm going to fight for every person in this country who believes government should serve the people, not the donors and not the special interests.